Shocking developments in Australia. New migration laws are sparking global concern over refugee and migrant rights. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Did you know Australia has introduced legislation that escalates its controversial approach to asylum seekers and refugees? Stay tuned for all the important information and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. These new measures expand offshore detention, weaken adherence to international obligations, and impose severe penalties on those resisting deportation. Together, they mark a troubling shift in Australia's approach to migration, signaling heightened disregard for human rights and refugee protections. The legislative changes are encapsulated in three key bills: the Migration Amendment, Removal and Other Measures Bill, the Migration Amendment Bill, and the Migration Amendment Prohibiting Items in Immigration Detention Facilities Bill. These laws collectively grant broad powers to the government, including outsourcing detention to third countries, criminalizing non-compliance with deportation, and tightening control over individuals in immigration detention. One of the most alarming provisions is the expansion of detention and deportation powers. The legislation authorizes the Australian government to transfer non-citizens to third countries, even if those nations are not parties to the Refugee Convention. This raises serious concerns about the lack of protections against refoulement, the forced return of refugees to countries where they may face danger or persecution. A Senate inquiry has revealed that as many as 80,000 non-citizens could be at risk of deportation under these new laws. Another contentious aspect is the criminalization of administrative non-compliance. Under the Migration Amendment, Removal and Other Measures Bill, authorities are empowered to seek prison sentences of up to 5 years for individuals who refuse to cooperate with deportation efforts. This includes previously recognized refugees whose status has been revoked. By turning administrative resistance into a criminal offense, the law effectively blurs the line between civil and criminal violations. Additionally, the new legislation enhances the immigration minister's discretionary powers. The minister can now overturn immigration decisions and revoke refugee status, actions that critics argue violate the principle of non-refoulement, leaving individuals vulnerable to persecution. Such broad powers risk undermining the integrity of Australia's immigration system and contravening international human rights standards. The Migration Amendment, Prohibiting Items in Immigration Detention Facilities Bill, introduces further restrictions, granting officials the authority to search detainees and confiscate personal items, including phones. This has raised concerns about potential blanket bans on communication devices, which could sever detainees' access to legal support and family contact, exacerbating their isolation and vulnerability. Human rights organizations have voiced strong opposition, warning that these laws represent a significant step back in Australia's compliance with international norms. They argue that the measures erode the core principles of refugee protection, placing thousands of vulnerable individuals at risk of harm. In light of these developments, Australia's migration policies appear increasingly punitive. Rather than criminalizing refugees and asylum seekers, the government should prioritize alternatives to offshore detention, adhere to international obligations, and adopt a rights-based approach. By shifting toward humane policies, Australia can reaffirm its commitment to justice, dignity, and respect for human rights.
We hope you appreciate our efforts to provide important and accurate immigration information. Please share your feedback and suggestions in the comments section. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to show your support, and yes, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again soon with another video. If you need any further assistance or want to discuss anything related to your immigration dreams, then you can book an expert consultation session with our team of registered migration consultants.